Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your August reading. Oh, before before I even got to shuffling, a card has come out. Sad Embrace. Not off to the best start, Pisces, but that's okay. Here we go. Mountain. Okay, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Renee and you have reached Natural Mystic Messages. And first off, we have Sad Embrace and Mountain. Now, funny because as I was setting up and turning the lights on and everything, I kept hearing, I wrote it down, finding solace in the past. And when Sad Embraces come out, it's really making me think that you're healing through things that you've gone through in the past that maybe you thought you'd already healed from. And maybe that's leading you back to the people that originally caused the pain or the situation that the pain was in, and you're finding that going back into that situation is actually a lot more healing because you're going back to the situation with one, a fresh perspective, and two, grown. You know what I mean? Like you're grown from that situation, so you're not, and the people involved have also grown. So there's that, and then there's Mountain. Mountain came up as well. Now with the Mountain, I'm imagining that this, I'm not getting this for this situation, I'm getting that originally when, look, I'm going to come out and say it feels like partner energy. It could be work, and place this where it goes in your life, but for the premise of this reading, we're going to say it's about a partner. And I think originally when you were in this partnership, in this commitment, there was a lot of obstacles and hoops that you had to jump through to sort of make it work, which kind of put it in a situation where it was always on the back foot. So there was never any time to really work through the relationship because you were dealing with external forces, if that makes sense. So it almost feels like if you were to give this another go, it might work a little better because, like I said, you've got the growth from both of you, you've got the experience, you've learnt, but also you're not facing the same mountains. I feel like that camera's a bit crooked. Anyway, we've started now, so let's get going. For some of you, you may have gone back to, I'm sure a card came out. You may have actually been healing from past things, and it could have been that things have come up. So some of you might have revisited childhood homes, had dreams of stuff from your childhood, or you might be healing from past life things. There is definitely, oh, a card did flip out, sneaky little bugger. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is going back to that situation. If this is a partnership, and look, this could be business, friends, you name it. There are plenty of relationships out there and all have to be intimate. Six of Pentacles tells me that there's a real give and take where there hasn't been a give and take in the past. There's, it's a reciprocal type of energy. So maybe the situation in the past was you giving more than you should give, and finding yourself spent and out of energy and even the motivation to keep trying, because no matter how much you gave, it just kept getting taken off you. Now, if you were in a situation where there are a lot of mountains, maybe this person that you were dealing with was the one going through the problems. So they weren't able to give and probably needed more than their fair share. All right, let's see what else comes up. Okay, we have a pile and Spirit saying take them. I must say though, Pisces, compared to some of the other readings I've been doing, your energy is very calm. And I feel like there's a lot of clarity around this situation, and for the first time in a long time you feel very sure of yourself. Now, if this hasn't happened yet, this is coming. So if you've been energetically feeling like it's coming, then this is your confirmation. We also have the Temperance. Now the Temperance is about healing. It's also about divinely guided healing. So this situation, you may have felt like this person was your one and you're meant to be, and you may have been very confused when the relationship broke down. because it felt so right. Spirit's saying that if this is the case, then they have been working to heal you both to bring this back together. We have the Emperor, and this is like, for me, this is taking charge. Taking charge of the situation, not allowing external forces, making sure there's communication. It's really setting some ground rules and some boundaries for what you will and won't put up with moving forward. Okay, so we had the Five of Cups. So I think for a long time, and understandably, you were very hurt. So your focus was on the pain that the situation brought you, and you saw you'd never go back because the pain was so intense. However, Spirit's reminding me, and look, I'm very far away, I need to fix this setup, that while he's standing there looking at those cups, there are two behind him that are still upright and still filled. So it wasn't all loss. It wasn't all a loss. There were other things there, even if you can't decipher them at the moment. And then we have the Star, which is a wish fulfilled. It's a wish granted. It's also aligning with your soul contract to push through and be on your right path. And it's kind of galactic, like it's the universe making sure you're on your right path. And like, it's not as simple as you make a wish and it's fulfilled. It's your wish aligning with where you should be, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to clarify. All the cards I'm using will be in the description, along with any information for readings moving forward. I've laid it all out there, so it's a little easier to understand. So if you'd like to just jump down, and it's all there. And now I'm waffling. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune. These cards, first of all, you have a lot of major arcana, which tells me these are big life movements, all very divinely guided life movements. I don't know why I'm suddenly lost for words, Pisces. Normally I can't shut up and I can't get the words out fast enough. Maybe this was something really left field for you, and you're feeling a little lost for words, and I'm hearing, I don't know what to say. So let's keep going. The energy's a little sleepy as well, Pisces. Are you tired? Maybe you are tired. Have you been up late at night, worrying, stressing? Have you been having nightmares? Now, if you are healing some ancestral stuff, you may have been having some nightmares. They may make no sense at all. It could be past life, it could be ancestral. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like for a long time, you felt like you didn't need anybody. I think this situation made you very independent. It's almost like you had to be independent in the situation, and you took that with you, and you've decided not to lean on anybody again because you learned how to be independent. So you focused on things like your career, and I'm hearing exercise and getting to where you want to be for what makes you happy. And the Queen of Pentacles is the woman who has, or man, who has everything sorted. She feels grounded. Her life's going in the direction she wants it to. Even if it's not all perfect, you've got direction, if that makes sense. So someone popping up from your past, or you feeling pushed to go back to someone in your past, might be a little disruptive to you at the moment, which is why you might not have a lot to say. I'm going to, and I feel like that goes into that Emperor energy, like you feel in control, which, if you think about it, is a bonus for this situation. If you're in control and not so swept off your feet that you can't see straight, or that you sort of allow things that you wouldn't normally allow. If you're in control and you're feeling grounded, you'll be able to navigate the situation for your best ability. However, Four of Cups has come up. You're not going, as much as this feels good and it's great, you're not going to jump into it and just hand it all over. I feel like this person sort of has to earn, and I don't say that in a negative way, like you have to earn my trust. It's more there's work to be done first, and there's trust to be gained. And it's not that there's a specific number, a specific time. I think it's a feeling, and when it feels right for you, then you'll start to accept that other cup and maybe give yours back. And I feel like, without judging the other person or the other situation, you have every right to do this, and I think it's in your best interest that you do this. All right, we're going to... Sorry, a whole heap's jumped out. We're going to do one at a time, Spirit. Okay, we have the Sun. We have the Sun. This is all good. First of all, you'll have clarity. So don't stress if you don't know what to say. And you don't have to say anything straight away. You don't owe anybody anything. However, the Sun's a nice confirmation that better days for this situation is coming. And it's just, the Sun's the happiest card in the deck. So it's just general good times from here on out. So maybe you can trust in that, trust in the fact that there will be good times. And maybe it'll help you let your guard down a little bit. Now on that note, we are going to finish with a... I am so tongue-tied. Mercury isn't even retrograde. I'm going to finish with a music oracle card. I'm sorry, Pisces, if I'm a little tongue-twisted and quiet. Okay, we have Kurt Cobain, so if you're a Nirvana fan, this is definitely for you. We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. And I think it's kind of fitting. Now I'm losing my voice. I think it's kind of fitting. And that kind of comes with it, with a deep bond and a deep partnership that, yeah, it's messy. And yeah, it's kind of crazy, but how about we navigate the craziness together rather than against each other? Like, let's share the load 50-50. Maybe that is another situation, is if the person you were dealing with was going through some things, maybe they weren't being open, they were sort of stepping back and pushing you away at the same time, which is hurtful, and it creates abandonment wounds, and you sort of feel on the outskirts and there's no way you can fix it. I understand why this is all very overwhelming and quite painful, and I understand why you might be a little silent. In this situation, you might just be waiting for the clarity to come. The Sun is confirmation that you will get that clarity. Just let it be, and the words will come. Okay, Pisces, thank you. And I will see you next week.